This is why you can't leave kids alone. Now, I don't know what currency this is, but if this was dollars and those are hundreds, oh no. Like that would be a lot of money, but again, I don't know what currency this is. It could be a little bit of money. Somebody let me know, is this a lot? Did this kid really screw up? Is this parent now crying themselves to sleep? Could you tape it together and give it to a bank? Would that fly? Like, how do you explain this? This kid is just like, I'm gonna cut the person out. This is why you shouldn't leave your kids alone with the dog. Look how colorful he is. Oh, he's a good puppy. So cute, so cute. How do you even make that much bubbles, guys? Like, my problem when I take baths is like, I can never get enough bubbles. Like, I'm always like, where are the bubbles at? These kids have figured it out. You guys let me know. How do I make bubbles? Maybe not, I don't want this much bubbles. I want something in between the shitty result I have and this over the top result they have. Like, I want a lot of bubbles, but I want it to stay in the tub. You know what I mean? When your kid is quiet for too long in another room. Oh, look at the cat. I'm literally impressed. Whose cat is gonna stay still enough for a kid to draw a mustache, a little beard, and eyebrows on it? My son just made a huge mess. This is his just let me explain face. He's like, Mom, it's not what it looks like, okay? Let me just explain. This white powder is not what it looks like. It's flour, guys. There's no force more destructive than a toddler left alone for 30 seconds. Oh no, the pain. Guys, this is painful to look at. He took all the keys out of the keyboard on the laptop. Now, how broken is this? Because sometimes you can put those keys back. Ugh, the pain. At least this laptop looks a little old. Like, it doesn't look like too new. But still, like, if you're like me, your computer is your life. Like, your life is on that computer. And anybody who messes with your life messes with you. But if it's a toddler, you can't do shit. We say they don't know what they're doing, but I think they do. Ah! Oh my God. He looked like he just had a jam overdose. He's like, his hand's still in there. He's passed out. Oh man, or her. Like, completely knocked out. Like, too much jam, guys. Too much jam. But out of all the things, jam? Really? Somebody get this kid some Nutella. Then she'll really know what Nutella OD's like. What? Why would you put a sock on a dog? That poor puppy. But he could scratch it off. He's just like, doesn't care. Maybe he likes it. I don't know. Dogs do like weird smells, so maybe he's enjoying the smell of feet. When you lose track of your toddler for just 2 seconds. 2 seconds? 2 seconds, and he had enough time to rip off his clothes, open up a paint bucket, and oh no, but the paint bucket was probably already open because they were painting the walls. So he had enough time to rip off his clothes and paint himself. Like, that's a pretty good painting job. Did he climb into the bucket and dip himself, maybe? Because how did you get yourself so well? I think he climbed inside. I think this is evidence. I think he went in here, climbed inside, dipped himself, stood up, and then walked around and painted the floor. Oh no. Oh no, guys, this is a scratch. I think this kid scratched. I like my mom. I like my dad with a Santa sleigh on the car. Unless this is some type of chalk. I think this is a scratch, guys. Let me know what you think. Ah! This mom left the kids alone for a minute, and one of them decides to jump out of the bathtub and take a bath in the toilet. He's like, I don't want to share the bathtub with my sister. I want my own personal bathtub. So he jumps into the toilet. It's funny, but it's also disgusting. I'm grossed out. He doesn't know, but he's gonna need a lot of baths after that. Like, that's where people take poo-poos. You don't want to bath in poo-poo water. No. It's funny though. I left my niece alone with my dog for 20 minutes and came back to this. Oh, she had a teacup party. She gave the dog a hat, an umbrella, and tea. How dapper. Sigh. I walked out of the room for a second, and this kid puts her little sister into a cage, and she's like, I own you. Next time you have to do all my chores. This sister knows how to be the boss. This is mean, but also bossy AF. Why you don't mess with beanbags? What? Is that the static? Is that why it's sticking to him from all the static? Oh man, that is gonna be so annoying to clean up. You have no idea. This is like sparkles. Once you get a sparkle on you, it stays there forever. This beanbag, they're never gonna be able to clean it. It's everywhere. Look, it's sticking to the bed, sticking to the floor, sticking to the kid. You're gonna try to clean this, it's gonna stick to everything. Mom, I got just a little bit dirty. Playing in the mud. I don't think I've ever done that. I hope I've never done that. This is so gross. I think the only way to clean this kid off would be to hose them down. Is that child abuse? I just feel like a bathtub wouldn't be sufficient. Like, I feel like the drain would get clogged. Like, this is a lot of mud. Aww! My daughter was upstairs being very quiet and she decorated the toilet. Look, she made it a princess toilet. She gave a bow to the napkins, a little ribbon here, and all these little bows around the seat. She just clipped them on, and a flower. This is adorable. This kid just painted the TV. This kid just painted TV. Oh no, I feel really bad. Can't watch TV now. How do you even clean up paint off a TV? Like, I feel like you can't even Google this. Like, I don't think this has ever happened to anyone other than you. I'm sorry to say that. But like, where are the instructions for cleanup on this? Is this even paint? I don't know, it looks like paint. Doing creative work on the computer. There is an app for that. It's called Paint or Photoshop or whatever. There's so many. Like, you don't actually use actual paint on the screen. You could just, you know, pull up an app and just paint on the computer. Or you could get a piece of paper and paint on a piece of paper. Don't combine both. But at least she first painted on her face and then she got bored and she's like, okay, computer time. I didn't do it, it was the dog. It was a dog. Sure, just blame the dog. Again, guys, kids dressing up the dogs. What dog allows this? She put pants on him, pink pants, pink tights, pink heels, pink wig. That dog is fabulous. My 2-year-old got caught opening all her lollipops instead of sleeping. The fake sleeping with evidence in her hand was priceless. She's like pretending she wasn't doing it. She's like, oh, and she's still holding the lollipop and has lollipops everywhere. Who is she trying to fool? Another toddler? When your older brother babysits. His older brother did this to him? At least he didn't do it directly on the kid's face. Like, he was nice enough to first tape it up and then draw on the tape so that this kid didn't have a permanent mustache and beard and I don't know what else. This kid got into a tub of Vaseline. He's so sticky and shiny looking. I don't like it, but on the bright side, it's better than paint. Like, this is like semi-good for your skin, so he's gonna be really soft afterwards instead of like putting toxic chemicals on himself. I'm just trying to look for the bright side, guys. Oh, they took a bite out of every chocolate. Like, not gonna lie, this is what I always think of doing, because like, I don't want to just commit to one. I want to try all the flavors. And if there's a one I really like, then I'll eat it. Like, you can tell they really like this one. Like, this one was really good, because this one doesn't have much left. But at least they were nice enough to leave the other half for their parents so their parents could try too. Our 2-year-old thought the fireplace was a perfectly acceptable sandbox. Why does your fireplace even have that much ash in it? Like, I'm sorry, but maybe you should have cleaned it. That's a lot of ash. Like, what? This is like years and years and years of like firewood burning. The kids woke up early to help paint the basement. Oh no, guys, they painted this little like sofa leg resting thing. At least they didn't paint this sofa, but the floor is destroyed. And I don't know what this is, but it's destroyed. Oh no. This is why you gotta hide paint from little ones and animals and yeah. So this kid found butter and took bites out of all of them. Is butter on its own even good? Like, is that even enjoyable? Maybe he tried one and he was like, this one might be better, and tried this one. No, he had 2 bites of this one. Do you legit enjoy butter that much? I mean, whatever. I need to show these kids what's actually good. They need some chocolate in their life. These kids painted this car. Oh no. Can you even clean this? Is this expensive to get fixed? I don't know. I feel like it is. Clearly this kid knows how to get out of her playpen. The parents think that they have her locked in there, but she's gotten out, guys. Like, she got out, she painted everything, got back in. She's like, what? Master of genius. Fire alarm. Great.